And we got bananas in chat from iLoveCat, Surprise Tea, Spooky Doku, Emerald Rain, and the bananas off the screen. Give me a chance, people. Jeez, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Welcome back to another stream. We got noises in the air from between streams. Dravaviri, Sylvanus, thrown some bits. Conboy, subscribing. It's Me Thix, subscribing. Spidey Ren, subscribing. Thins17fan82, subscribing. And just now, Diaz, resubscribing for 18 months in a row as 2 Twitch babies. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for your tremendous support. It might be our in-between stream peeps are not here, but I'd like to say thank you anyway. And welcome back to another live stream. Peeps, I'm gonna tweet something out after this stream, a video that you have to go and watch. Okay, it's a fan-made video themed around Evil X, and it is jaw-droppingly incredible. I have just had a very emotional experience watching it. I was like, oh, I've got to start a stream. I'll watch a couple of minutes of it, you know, while I get prepared. And then I was just like sucked in. I watched the whole thing. It is, I tell you, I felt like crying at some point. It was so incredible to see someone take the Hermitcraft world, the Evil X character, these things that me and my friends have created, and turn it into something even more incredible and beautiful. And just, I was so floored by how incredible this video was. I will tweet it after the stream. At the end of the stream, we're going to raid that video. We're not going to go to another Twitch channel. Everyone who's watching is going to go and send that video some love. Leave it a like, nice comment, whatever. Share it with your friends. It's incredible. I'm thinking about nothing but that right now. There were so many amazing moments in it, and yeah, it was really something. Kat says he was crying on the server's chat. It was funny. Yeah, I was actually. I was waffling in the chat before we got started here. Alright, let's start off with some LPMT news. We now have a creative server, says the guy in creative mode. I think you type /creative to get there. No, it's /C, isn't it? You type /C and you go to the creative world. So we already have a plot world server, but this is a creative world for the LPMT peeps. So you can jump between the two worlds and take advantage of things like schematics, you know, create them in this world, go to the other one. And on here there's all sorts of creative tools. I think there is voxel and world edit for all the LPMT peeps. Now, I don't know if there's anything I should particularly go and show you, but if we have time today, we've been thinking about perhaps having a little bit of a miniature build battle or something along those lines. I'll see who wants to participate, and maybe that's something that we do later on, you know. And hopefully someone's got, right, now to get back I think it's /L. Hopefully someone's got replay mod. I just realised that I was going to put replay mod on, and then I lost my train of thought because I don't have replay mod installed for 1.14.2, 13.2. Also, let's hope that everything still works. That's throwing my sword on the ground. That's not how it works. Is it that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, look at that. I should probably change modes now. Except that's kind of not rendering right for me. That's going to be difficult. Why does it look like that? What's going on here? That's going to be tricky for me to build with it like this. What have you see, I changed one of the colours here. Maybe if we try that. Or maybe I do one layer at a time. So maybe changing mode. That is a little bit easier to work with. It still don't look right to me. I can't quite put my finger on what that is. Maybe I just need to change the transparency. We got a noise in the air from... Oh, it's Hypnotized, raiding us with a party of 114 peeps. Hypno, I saw you were playing some vanilla. And I was like, goodness me, Hypno playing vanilla. That's been years. I hope you're enjoying it. Because, you know me, still playing vanilla to this day. I think it's this one right here that's giving us hassle. Let's try it with 0. Then we have to refresh the rendering. That didn't really help, actually. Okay, so Let's try it with full 1.0. That's a that's an O, not a 0. Jeez. And then refresh the rendering. Did I do that right? I forget how to do it. There we go. I think we're gonna have to go with that. It just looks weird to me. It all goes blue. It still goes very blue. Something's wrong. Hypnosis, trying to see if I want to get back into it more seriously. Well, I hope you do, and of course, remember, man, you're always welcome on Hermitcraft if ever you want to log in and play. There's a lot going on there. There's lots of, you know, like cool things to do. We've got loads of shops and mini games, and there's lots to see. But yeah, man, hopefully you can get back into it. I know it's difficult when you play modded so much, but yeah, there's a lot of new stuff. So I guess we're gonna get started, right? These peeps are all waiting for me at this point. And look at this. Look, I'm just horribly. I'm dead-ed. I'm dead-ed for the rest of the stream. Okay. I'm a mushroom that got a little bit of fungi in my eye. Jeez, and now it's spreading over my body. Herminator is resubscribing for 5 months, saying, "Hi X, quick question, is Hermitcraft updating to 1.14.4? It is already updated, my friend. Thank you for your 5 months of support. One ping only, please. Resubscribed for 11 months in a row. Thank you so much, dude. 1 more month for a Goldie Face in chat, and Spooky Dogie is here, resubscribing for 16 months, saying, 16 months already? Jeez, time flies. It sure does. Right, on your marks, get set. I forgot to ask if anyone had replay mod, didn't I? Go. I'll tell you what, if someone's recording it, then they can make a super cool time lapse out of it, right? So I can have no complaints. So the first block that I picked wasn't the right block. We'll take some stone and put it there on the hotbar, and then we needed dirt, I believe. I like how these are color coded. This is for me. This is right here. They watched the last stream and they thought, that assumer, he needs some color coded goodness. Oh, I just realised all these red blocks probably need tearing up. Oh, what's going on there then? Oh no, okay, I think they might be the wrong block then. I think they might all... I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just going to continue building from that point. And I don't see anyone else here placing blocks yet. Alright, it's just me then. That's not dirt, that's coarse dirt. Hypno says, okay, have a great stream. Asuma, need to go. Cool, man, thanks for the raid. And yeah. Have a great rest of your day. Wait, that's not coarse dirt? This is confusing. Oh yeah, I remember now. I just gave up and middle clicked everything after a while, didn't I? Like that. Should have middle clicked that. Look, Squiggly Nuts is here, resubscribed for 2 months, saying keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Appreciate your resubscription. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. I always enjoy placing some blocks following schematics. It's calming, it's peaceful. We get to hang out together. Winnie T Forward says, Garth used infested bricks in the schematic. Oh, Garth! You've made a rookie mistake. You've done a derp. You know, and obviously I can't blame you for that. Playing on my server doing a derp, it's like, you know, you can just blame me. It's that Asuma's fault. He's always derping, it's influencing me. Father of Apocalypse has resubscribed for 10 months in a row. Thank you so much, Father of Apocalypse, for 10 months of wonderful support. Appreciate it. We're using the mod Lightmatica for those in chat asking. Oh yeah, I did bring stone with me. And so that is the cracked brick variant, which we have up here. These are probably the infested ones. Winnie, I'm putting the wrong item in your chest. I'm sorry. I've done a terrible thing today. Seems to be okay so far. I don't know where these infested blocks turn up. Or wait, maybe those are the... No, because they look like dirt there. That's what's weird. Some weird Z fighting or whatever they call that stuff. Z fighting. Fighting with Zedath. That's what I call it. This is LPMT, a supporter server X's, says Cats. That is true. B-Brass is Curious X. Have you ever played with Paul Soars Jr.? I believe you spelt his name incorrectly, but I'm none the wiser to that. That spelling looked off. I have not. I haven't really branched out and played with other people outside of Hermitcraft for some time. Some time indeed. Tuxaban says, cats, you snooze, you lose. What's this about? Snoozing and losing, eh? X fighting, says Surprise T. First time on the stream, really excited to catch one. What's going on at the moment, says Bumble Crump. Welcome to the stream, Bumble. We're building a building, funny enough, for the Botanical Gardens build, which is this mega project here on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Part of our mega... It's like a mega project within a ridiculously mega project. We've got this absolutely ginormous area, thousands of blocks, the most massive jungle biome you have ever seen. And we have, over time, been filling it up to the brim with all sorts of builds. And this is like one that spans a giant corner area of the server. Oh, that's not doing anything. Why? What's going on? I've been given dud rockets. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen rockets not fly. Oh, it's a server swap bug. Huh. So if I relog. Oh, interesting. Let's log back in. Cat says, geez, X, reading into our private conversations. Yeah, in a public channel, in a public Twitch chat, my friend. So what you're looking at here is happening like on the outskirts of the city. We've got this this crazy botanical garden area with all these bushes and buildings, and this ent fella over here overlooking the project. And we're building it all together with a schematic. As you can see, these lot over here doing a way better job than me. Wait a minute, you're placing blocks where they shouldn't be. At least it looks like they shouldn't be there. Oh, I don't have andesite, do I? X, surely up for some Skybridge Wars, aren't you? Says Silgemart. Always. I love Skybridge Wars, of course. But it isn't running anymore. You know, Minecraft updates happen and old games break. There we go. Use mods to build. Shame on you, XB. Shame on you. I'm not XB. You got the wrong person right there. Wrong person. Hey, I'm out of those stone bricks already. There is Schematica for 1.14, says Lagging Max. This isn't one, we're in 1.13. Right, I'm going to put some of these additional leaves in the wrong place because the other one is filled up, I guess. Trying to make a bit more space so we can hold more materials at once. Build a little bit faster, you know what I mean? Oh, there's stairs. Can't read your name properly. Like Manical, thanks to our great and lovely Mesa. Oh yes, I know what you mean, yeah. Is that the person who created the mod? Yeah, that makes sense. Tuxaban says, Ninja Mango 123, X visits the plot world every now and again. I've been visiting it a fair bit lately, just because I've had some creative building to do and felt like using the world edit tools. The update for it is being worked on, but one of our admins is on holiday at the moment, so it might be a while before it gets finished. What was in your Hermitcraft Star Wars cell? I saw you on one, says Skillful Road Train. You will see, you will find out in my next episode of Hermitcraft. What's wrong with these ones? Are they actually stairs? Ah, and they're that way around. Gotcha. Oh, that might be like a staircase leading down. Ah, look at that, see? See? I know things. Maybe we could... I might start work on that. Just come down here and start building whatever that thing is. A little staircase leading up. Game with Chicken Chat says, so how does this mod work? You build in creative and copy? The way it works is that you capture part of the world that you're in. So you need a world that's already got the build in, right? And then once you've captured it, you then like tell it to show you where to place the blocks somewhere else. you know, I think I might actually just stick to this area up here. Otherwise, I'm just going to be eternally distracted. We're all working together on getting this to the next level. What's that? Oh, no, it's like a field of crops. Anyway, let's place that right here. Then we've got some dirt blocks and whatnot to place over here. Bebra says, supposed to be in the hundreds here in the States this weekend. Don't think I'll be doing much. The temperature, I assume, yeah? It's going to be a little bit warmer for us over here, but since this like one day of heat wave, it's not been too bad over here. Feels like this summer, although it's had like a couple of really hot days, for the most part the weather's been able to cope with it pretty well. Maybe the right amount of clouds coming over this island, you know, keeping the temperature a little cooler. Surprise T says X says 1.14.4 been better on lag for Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft? We've only had it on for a short amount of time, as I'm sure you're aware. So the answer is I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. In theory it should be. I mean, it's an update with optimizations and all that. So it should be alright. It should be alright. I could have swore that was the right texture. X, have you tried Terraria? It's getting its last update. I have tried Terraria. Oh, maybe I've run out of dirt and it's not selecting the next lot. Oh, there's somewhere over here where I can help. There you go. If you got the dirt... Oh, jeez, I fell down. I fell down. Oh! Smack in my face. God, I need a lesson on how to play this game again. Yeah, I played Terraria. When will the new combat update be coming, says XD? I don't know. That is information I do not have. I'm going to start work on like the next layer, I think. So I go here, there we go. I don't know what's going to go in this middle space here, but it feels like it's a big and grand kind of open area, perhaps. Also, that means all this stone that we're placing is like too deep. It's kind of odd. Especially with all these variants that it has. But hey, it's looking good. Yeah, wait a minute, like... We just placed a load of random stone bricks and dirt, and now we're placing them on top again. Crazy. What is after this layer, then? Okay, then... and it's just like 2 layers of blocks we don't need to place. Oh, well. Oh, we need some gravel. We need some gravel. By the sounds of it. Get that stuff in there as well. Garth says, I built the house first, then the ground level around. Yeah, I guess it's like a hang-up from building in creative mode, right? Like, when you're in creative, you're not trying to be economic with blocks. You're just sort of using big selections and filters to kind of get to as many blocks as you can. So I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Oh, and then we've got grass over here. That is... Okay, that's the wrong stuff. Raydon says, here where I live it switches between torrential rain and blazing heat on a coin flip. That's crazy right there. That sounds like some crazy weather if you ask me. And we got a noise in the ear, which has reminded me that I've missed a noise in the ear. Let's go ahead and do that. Gotcha. We had Idahoff 5 minutes ago, resubscribed for 7 months. Thank you ever so much, Idahoff, for your 7 months of support. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We have Fox99PR subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using the Prime subscription. Raiden says, here where I live, it switches... Oh, wait, I literally read that message a second ago. Leah Leia says, so I had this really long message ready to share for my 38th month streak. Then something wonky happened and it all got deleted. Oh well, I really liked that video you shared and it touched my heart very deeply because I've been there before. Hugs and hearts to all. Yeah, I had a very nice message at it at the end. Like when it was in the sort of you know, direction of the video itself, it felt. I didn't realise like it was a message, and then when you get to the end, the very last bit, it becomes very clear that was rather intentional. None of that's coarse dirt, even though it kind of looks a little bit like it. I just need more dirt in this inventory. Right, well, let's go get some. If anyone's recording this with replay mod, it's going to look amazing, like all these little Minecraft characters constantly coming back to these chests. Like they're the hub, you know. I'm gonna drop this chicken and this arrow off. Alright, we got dirt over here as well. I think we do. There we are. Now the grass will actually spread over this stuff, won't it? That's gravel? It is gravel. Here we go. Bigger inventory needed, says Father Apocalypse. Couldn't agree more. Sure, 903 or 1903 says, hey X, I know I sent this in the right place, but I just wanted to tell you that I'm so happy right now. You did your first flight today in a Cessna 172. Now, I'm not familiar with aeroplane names and stuff, so, I mean, that doesn't mean too much to me, but man, going up in an aeroplane, that's super cool. Sounds awesome, man. Where did all these materials come from, says Immortal the Snow Fox. I think Winnie gathered them, probably with the help of other peeps as well. But here on this server, like, everyone plays together. Like, there's a lot of communal building, and lots of people means lots of resources, right? So this stuff just kind of gets accumulated, and we all put it to use. I'm coming through with the coarse dirt over here. I'm helping out. I'm doing good. When he says the community contributed, there you go. So it's a communal effort. Right, looks like we could do with some of this grass at the moment. Aha, then we've got some more dirt. And then there's some oak logs of all things. And then it looks like, is that waterlogged blocks and stuff over here? I mean, it is 1.13, I guess that exists. Entity, thank you for the nice message in chat there, appreciate it. Peeps, we need a talking topic for today. I feel like I'm in a more of a talky mood, you know. But you know, what do you peeps want to talk about? What's happening in the world? Gamer Chicks is not even joking. It was just so cold last week I had to turn my furnace on in July. That's the weather for you. It's up and it's down. We've had a couple of coldish days in this summer of ours, but that's typical England. You know, like it's raining and moody all day today in the middle of summer. Nico Buena is here, resubscribed for 10 months, saying, hey X, loving the content lately. Would you ever consider adding 1-year subs to LPMT? I've thought about it and discussed it, and do you know what? I haven't really like come to a conclusion yet about what I want to do, but I think I'll get there eventually. I kind of want to introduce something like that to this community. I just don't know what the best way to go about it is, but I mean, it may be a thing that happens one day, but you know. Just right now, I'm not sure, I guess. Camo J says, I want to talk about watermelons. Well, Camo, today I had 2 big slices of watermelon. And my god, do I love watermelon. Watermelon is amazing. I could talk about it all day. It's gorgeous. I can't believe how tasty watermelon is. Do you know what? Do you know what I've been doing? I've noticed myself with my food, which we talk about a lot, and some of you are probably like, oh, not again. Oh, not again, X. Stop talking about food. I'm noticing now that I'm really starting to get some of the bad foods out of my diet. Like, even though I eat healthy most of the time, I do like a treat, but some treats just don't feel like treats anymore. And it's because I've like found so many more healthy foods that I really like by trying to eat more fruit and things like that. I found actually there's quite a lot of variety out there and a lot of stuff that's really scrumptious. So now it's like, I got some Pop-Tarts, right? I got my cheesy Pop-Tarts, and every now and then I like crave a snack like a Pop-Tart, but I sort of don't anymore. I sort of just don't see the value in eating it. And today I actually had some because I'm getting through the last of them. But you know what I prefer to eat is just some good old fruit. And I started eating kiwis, they're gorgeous. And watermelon's another one that I introduced, and like, I like hummus, says, oh, I can't read your name because it's in yellow and against the white background it's very unreadable. Yeah, I love hummus too. Hummus is fantastic. I actually don't have it quite as much anymore because I realised how fatty it was, or let's say high calorie. Like, it's not unhealthy, it's not that kind of thing, but if you're like me, at the moment I've been trying to figure out what's all the healthy and low calorie stuff so I can eat more in the day. Like, I have an endless stomach to fill. And hummus is one of those ones that's quite rich. So, I could eat it, but it is, to be fair, hummus is pretty filling. Like, you got to kind of weigh things up. One of the best foods I think is rice. Rice is like, if you get the right type of rice, it's quite low in calories compared to how full it makes you feel after you've eaten it, and that's a good thing. Well, for me it is, because I need to feel full, because I never do. Oh, this conversation doesn't make any more sense, does it? But anyway, I guess my point is I'm noticing myself seeing chocolates and whatnot less and less like treats, and things like fruit more. Because, what you eat is like psychological as well. Got to get on top of those cravings when you make bad decisions about what you eat. Right, I guess I need some more dirt here, right? I think I might actually just start on this next level now. I want to see the buildings start to rise up a little bit, Imposter! Imposter alert! Wait a minute, I look like this. I look like this. Let's get over here and let's be helpful. That's the wrong block, apparently. You should try figs, Asuma. It's like a peach light. Ah, well, a peach is actually one of the fruits that I have tried peaches on quite a few occasions and I can't get into them. I really like fig rolls, so maybe I'll try a fig next time one is available, That'll be a thing for me to do. Beverage reminder, says Tuxaban. Today I only have water. You may have noticed in my streams I've been drinking tea a little less. I'm trying to drink it less in the evening. Jess says, you missed the most epic moment of the year. And what was that? Don't you enjoy sushi? I do enjoy sushi. In fact, I love sushi. Sushi's fantastic. I was talking to my friend about it who likes Japanese cuisine, and they said that there's a misconception that sushi is raw fish. Apparently the fish is cooked, it's just cold. Now, I really like sushi, and whenever someone's like, oh, it's disgusting, it's raw fish, I'm always like, well, it might be raw fish, but damn, does it taste good. Apparently the stuff's cooked, it's just cold when they serve it. But I'm down with the sushi. The sushi is good. I'm seeing a pattern here. Since I got a bird, I've had a lot of new fruit, and I found I love dragon fruit. Ooh, exotic sounding. Here, let's get down with the sushi. Horns in the air. Get down with the sushi. People mix up sushi and shihime. Ah, that might be because my friend said there is something that is raw fish, and I immediately sort of didn't understand because it was a word in foreign, right? Skills, thank you for the nice message, man. Artemis says, I've never had sushi and now I guess I should try it. Go for it, man. It's great. It's really great. There are a whole bunch of... One type I would not recommend is veggie sushi. I had veggie sushi one time and ugh, it was just disgusting. I don't know what was up with it, but maybe, you know, maybe what made it a veggie sushi, like, it was just this one type of arrangement. I say arrangement because it's, you know, it's kind of like little assortments of rice packed in with different types of meat and vegetables and, you know, sometimes wrapped up with some fish skin, or it's kind of like presented and put together differently. So maybe the one that I had, you could have non-veggie and it would still be disgusting. But whatever it was I had, the one time I had veggie sushi, it was like, ugh, what are you doing? Bumplecrump says, I feel like X is mispronouncing things in spite of every time someone mispronounced his name. I never mispronounce anything ever. What are you talking about? You know, I am a grade A scholar in the ways of the English, in the ways of the tongue, you know. I know how to say all the words. Disclaimer alert, talking out my bum. Talking complete nonsense. It's wrapped in seaweed, says an arc. Oh, is it? I thought it was fish skin. Oh, right, okay. Wrapped in seaweed, awesome. Crispy seaweed. Now that stuff, my goodness me, is it tasty. Definitely cooked in stupid amounts of sugar. Without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, now I'm craving some takeaway. Oh, why'd I have to think about food again? I'm going to treat myself on Sunday. It's been a couple of weeks. Sweet potato tempura sushi is delicious, says KC. Sounds nice. I like sweet potatoes. Sweet potato fries are gorgeous. And supposed to be really quite good choice of food to have. So I hear. I'm always interested in healthy choices of food. Crispy seaweed from Takeaway is actually cabbage, says Tuxaban. I was hoping you were going to say, and it don't have sugar in it, because then I'll be like, oh, I'll eat lots of that then. No. It's definitely got sugar in it. I don't think what I had was cabbage. It didn't taste like cabbage, but wouldn't that depend on where you get it from as well? Like, maybe it's a bit of a cut the corner type thing for some takeaway restaurants. Who knows? How can you join this server, says that Biliam. You can join the server by becoming a tier 3 subscriber on Twitch or a tier 1 Patreon. I believe it's tier 1. Unless, actually, I might be wrong. It might be tier 2. But it tells you on the Patreon website. So it's a Patreon/supporter server. Shadow of Night, thank you for the nice message. Glad you like the videos. Look, some bricks and clay are coming into the build now. This is interesting. Let's go grab... what do we need more of? Wasn't it plain stone at this point? Get some more of that. Late night seaweed snacking, says Raiden. Oh, there's something that I do miss. There's something that I do miss. I miss the way I used to eat. I think about it quite a bit. Like, I'm probably. We should move on from food. Actually, I talk about food way too much on these streams. But there used to be a time when, like, I didn't ever think twice about what I was eating. It was like, I like crisps, packet of crisps. I like a slice of cheese, big old chunk of cheese. And I think about how I used to eat, and it would just be like, whenever I was hungry, I'd just go to the fridge, yank out some yogurts, cheese, like have all these snacky type things, and never think twice about it. And I got away with that for a long time when I was young, because, you know, you're young and healthy, your body's, your metabolism's strong and fresh and all that, you know. You can kind of get away with it a bit when you're younger. But now, like, every meal is, like, calculated and figured out, and... you know, that sort of not even thinking about it mentality is gone. Just like satisfying whatever urge you have. I miss that so much. I think, like, the problem is I feel like I need a day where I do that. Just one time. But I know what I'll do. I'll look at everything like it's calories and be counting it. And I won't enjoy it. It's gone. I can't enjoy food like that ever again, it feels like. Gamer Chick says, you miss that satisfying feeling of eating your favourite foods. I'm the same way. Yeah. Yeah, they were my favourites though, right? Like, my favourites have changed in a way. I mean, obviously I probably still enjoy them the way I used to enjoy them. Not all of them. Some stuff like the chocolate bars and that ain't really all that anymore. But yeah, it's just the carelessness of it that's gone, you know? Now, do we have some here for just planks alone? Because, I'll tell you what, I'm going to focus on this little bit here while we've got some of the same materials. Oh no, is that something different? That's glass, isn't it? Oh right, so we've got the glass windows again. Well, I'll hibbity hop around like this. Do some of this, some of that. Hey X, what are your thoughts on Metallica? Says S698747. Amazing band, right? Amazing band. I tell you what band I've been absolutely adoring as of late is Slipknot. After I saw them download, it really like rekindled my love. And yesterday, and I'll probably do it again after the stream now that I think about it, I busted out the guitar and started learning some Slipknot songs. And I was like, once I'd found the right tuning to playing, because the problem I always had is I didn't know what tuning they were in, and some of the tabs that I had were pretty atrocious. So I never really settled on learning any Slipknot songs just because I couldn't quite figure out what's the best tuning to play in. But now that I figured it out, I am amazed at just how easy some of their songs are to play. And I tell you what, if I'd have done that when I was in the prime of like my playing ability, I'd be doing like covers of Surfacing and like even some of their more technical songs. Like Surfacing has this riff in it that's just like, I can almost play it as it is, but when it switches to power chords, it's like way more dexterous. But if I recall, it was drop A, says Tuxaban. It's actually drop B. At least drop B's the one I've got it in, and it seems like a lot of stuff off of Iowa and a lot of stuff off of the first album fit into that just fine. B brusses, and they have 7 strings. Yeah, I'm playing it on a 7-string guitar as it goes. It's the one that I used to use to play Korn songs on. And since it was quite narrow in scope, like that guitar is an amazing tone for that kind of 7-string, not quite djent, but very kind of like, you can get a bit sludgy with it, you can get a bit of groove. Like when I was warming up, just practicing with it in the Korn tuning, doing some like chug-a-lugs and bending the notes in the low area. Oh, it's got so much texture, it sounds awesome. It sounds really awesome. But when you tighten it up to B, it kind of loses that a little bit on that guitar, which is something to think about really. Maybe I should look for like a different guitar to be doing this tuning on, you know. Mika says, how are you feeling about Season 6 Hermitcraft? Like, there is no doubt it's the best season we've ever done. I'm just amazed at how like popular it is at the moment. Like some of the best performing air quotes videos I've done are the most recent ones, and that's really given me like a kick in the right direction. I've always enjoyed making my videos, but getting like these, you know, extraordinary amounts of views makes you feel like you've got a little bit more freedom. And with that freedom, I just feel like I've been more relaxed making my videos, and like, hey, I've got this idea. What if I did that with a replay mod? Well, why don't we do it? I think, you know, why not? What's to lose? And I feel like, you know, my videos of late have really upped themselves in quality in different dimensions of quality, not just one sort of type, you know, and I don't know if like it's just the current Minecraft resurgence that's driving things, but it feels like it comes back around. Like this sort of freshness for things at the moment is feeding back into the response to the videos. Hey X, do you like doing your job? Says Shadowly. I mean, I love what I do for a living. I wouldn't even call it a job sometimes. I treat it like a job. I treat it like you got to be responsible, got to make sure, you know, you do this right and you enjoy it as much as you can while the moment is here. But I mean, it's just a pleasure. Oh, that's... How are you not... Oh, is it light? Is it a different grey? I kind of really want to place more blocks at the moment, if that makes sense, right? Like I can't quite find an area that's got the blocks that I've got in my inventory. If I go up to the next level, we're going to see more glass. So maybe I'll focus on getting andesite and glass together at the moment. Garth in chat says alt. Ah, there you go. It's light grey. Hey! Right, I'm going to put the dark stuff in here. And we're going to pull out some of the light stuff over there. And now I'm going to be the man with the plan to place the glass. So I'm going to grab this stuff since it always seems to be around. Alright, we got ourselves something to focus on. That's good. Now we can talk guitar and other cool things, right? So the songs I was learning to play was Purity, which is a track that got removed from their first record. If you've never heard it and you're a Slipknot fan, it's an amazing song. It's got some beautiful clean vocals in it, and it's got some gruelingly dark atmosphere and riffs, and it's ridiculously easy to play. That's the easiest song. The other song is People Equal Sheep. That song is pretty easy to play, but it's got, you know, some kind of bit more technical bits. And then the other song was Eyeless, and that was pretty much overall pretty straightforward to play. Couple of like bit more dexterous riffs in the beginning, but that's one of my favourite Slipknot songs, is Eyeless, and so it's been a pleasure to play that. My friends all play some form of stringed instruments, says Raiden. I mean, the string ones are very common, aren't they? Even a piano has strings, you know. How are you able to tell which blocks to put down? Well, you can kind of see it, but I also middle click before I place them, and then it just picks the one in front of me, right? So that way I've just got exactly what I need to place. This is awesome. Have you listened to Greta Van Fleet, says Potanu0. You can go to the Google and you can type a Sumo music blog, and then you'll find out about the stuff that I listen to and write. And on there, I've written about all of their releases. I think I've covered every single one of them. I really like them. I feel like, you know, they've got some great music in them. They obviously sound a lot like Led Zeppelin. I'm fine with that. I'm not an elitist who's all like, oh, you can't sound like this band. I do think they struggled a bit with their main records. Like, bits of it was kind of patchy is what I remember of it, right? Like, it's got some songs that really work and some others that just don't feel like they quite have it. They feel a bit too don't know if like emulate is the right word to use, because obviously, you know, massive influence from Led Zeppelin to the point where it's like, you know, clearly they sound like them. But there were just some tracks on there that felt like they were trying to do something that they didn't quite have in them. Is how I'd describe it. And yet at other times when they like hit the vibe right, they sound fantastic. We got noises in the ear from a source unknown. And IMO Bats resubscribed for 3 months. We also got Oculus 42 resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much as always, peeps, for the tremendous support. Thank you for your subscriptions, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. When is the next Hermitcraft episode? Please answer, says Skills. It'll be out on Sunday, if all goes to plan. I've recorded most of it. I've not got too much left to do before I consider it finished. And yeah, it will. Sunday will be the day. I could put it out tomorrow, but I really don't want to rush myself. I want to take my time and make sure the video is how I want it to be. So I'm aiming for Sunday and Tuesday will be the next Hermitcraft episodes. And then sometime after that, I should really start to think about doing another myth busting. Okay, I'm kind of going off on my own a little bit here, but I think it kind of works. And just looking at the way the other blocks are around here, and I don't think what I'm doing is going to interfere that much with the build as a whole. So we're gonna continue cracking on with placing these blocks. Which hermit space is your favourite, says Mika. I've got to say Good Times to Scar. Every time someone asks me a question like that, I always just feel like I know my brain's not good enough to remember all the stuff at once. So if I say anything, I'm gonna, you know, forget someone else and do them a disservice. But this season, I don't think there's any competition. Like, Scar space is just incredible. Is this modded, says Panda. It's not, but we play with modded clients. So the game itself isn't modded. It's vanilla Minecraft, but my client has Schematica mod, which allows me to see where the blocks we want to place actually go, and it allows us to do crazy big builds like we're doing right now. Sometimes we just gotta reinforce those synapses, says Gamer Chick. I think I know what you're getting at there. Like, whenever we have a talking topic about something, I like it to be fresh in my mind, because then I can tend to pull up the right information, you know. X, your tower district is one of the best places on HC, says Surprise T. Thank you, I appreciate you saying that. I really want to get back over there, but I've just been a little bit stuck on the next build, and I've been distracted by other projects, but we'll get back to it, we always do. What software do you use on your computer, says Ablaze? I am on Windows 10. Hex, I was wondering if you could put up Vanilla Tweaks data pack to Bucket, as I have SMP and Playing with Friends. Oh, I think I know what you mean. We're not going to do anything like that, just so you know. There'll be no pluginization of the data packs. Okay, background we go again, eh? How is the building marked? Oh, every question in chat that I pick out is about Schematica, it feels like. Each time I try and explain it, someone new pops in and they're like, how are you doing this? This voodoo magic. Why is it showing you what to build? Okay, yep, there we go, that bit comes in. Getting to the 3D top of this now. By the time we get to the top, if they've done all the inside here, then we're going to have like this side of the building handled. It's going to look cool. Just put a giant label on the screen saying this is like Matica, says Jess. It would be a good idea, wouldn't it? It would be helpful for most, that's for sure. What's your favourite mod, says Carl, sir? Probably like replay mods at the moment, I guess. What are you building, says Sweetest Love. We're building our botanical garden. We're building a building. No surprise there. Hey, that's not stairs. Apparently I don't have stairs. Alrighty then with the rocket. Bam! Who's in charge of designing the blueprints, says Bustin' Kneecaps. Bustin' Kneecaps? Goodness, that's kind of aggressive right there. Garth is the man who put all of this together. We've landed. Is that Garth down? Where is Garth? No, it's not. Garth is probably somewhere here building. And reminding me that I can press Alt to see what block we're looking at. Yeah, there we go. Oh, whoopsie. Jess says that Botanical Garden is in the title. It is. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you put in the title. Someone's going to ask it. If I put "Please don't ask questions" in the title, I bet you there will be questions in chat. Did Bustin' Kneecaps break my knee, says AC the Koala. It's quite possible. I love refrigerators, says Hank. Good for you. Is your ambition to be a refrigerator salesman? Is that one like... I think it's a floaty one, so we've got to place it like that. Are you on the Hermitcraft server, says Crying Diamond? No, we are not. This is not the Hermitcraft server. What are you making a garden for, says King Zebri? So we can enjoy the flowers, man. What else would you make a garden for? Come on. We want to smell the roses. And the fruits of our labour. The literal fruits. We want to enjoy the fruits in the garden. They are also the fruits of our labour. Which farm on Hermitcraft is your favourite, says Ferg. Definitely the raid farm that I just built. And I'm going to build another one that's going to be even better. That's all I'll say for now. We ain't done with the raid farms just yet. There's more madness coming your way when it comes to raids. Right, this layer's almost done, isn't it? Who planned out this building, says Haduka? Garth did. I answered that question about 2 minutes ago. It's a beautiful building, isn't it? That's what you're thinking. Who made such a beautiful building? Up we go. Are you going to do anything else to your base, Asmicha? Now, I haven't touched my base in well over a year, probably. It will stay as it is. Kiradam says, hey X, I was wondering what program you use to generate the map of the whole world that you show sometimes in your videos. That is called a mist. Spelt with a... oh, it's spelt funny. I don't know how to spell it. A-M-D-I-S-T, I think. Might be remembering that incorrectly. But that is the program that I use. Once a Ravager Run tournament has been announced, will you stream it? Depends if it's a streaming one or a YouTube one, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably stream it if we do it on a live stream. Okay. What do you enjoy most about Minecraft, says Gamer Chick? There are so many aspects. Which one do I enjoy the most? It's just the creativity of it, I think. I really think. And well, it's two things. It's the creativity and that feeling of like the world being at your will. Right? Like sometimes I get really inspired when I'm getting started. Happened a couple of times recently. Like I said, I've been just really enjoying these Hermitcraft videos lately. And, you know, got on the computer after my morning exercise and, you know, sat down ready to go, and I was riding across an ocean in a boat, and I was just looking around at the world, and it's like, it's all yours to manipulate. It's all yours to do what you want with. It's like your environment. It's almost like you live in it. You live in this world. You live in it with your friends as well. And you build and create whatever you want. You know, I wonder if it's almost a similar feeling to like perhaps being an architect or being someone who like develops real estate or whatever. Like this feeling of, you know, looking at buildings and thinking you put them there, or gardens or whatever it is you're creating. That's the special thing about Minecraft, is it's like it's your world, you live in it, and you know, you manipulate, you make it your own, you create things, and it's brilliant. I mean, it's why it's such a huge phenomenon, right? Because there's nothing else quite like this, with exception to Legos. Have you seen PewDiePie's Let's Play, says Cofton? I've seen a little bit of it. I'm just quite amazed at how, like, it's now probably the biggest Minecraft LP ever. 10 million people watching it at a time. Just unbelievable. I'll tell you what else probably, like, helped with that is the whole subscribe to PewDiePie, race to 100 million thing. Like, that brought, like, an extra 30 million people to his channel or whatever. Now, a lot of people probably wouldn't have been subscribing to actually watch the content. They were just kind of like, you know, hey, you're a proper homebrew YouTuber, we want to support that. But then, think about how many people have been exposed to Minecraft, and then all of a sudden it's like this guy that you subscribe to that makes this content all of a sudden... Hang on, I did do something wrong there. You know, all of a sudden is playing a game that so many people know. It just kind of makes sense that lots of people would tune in and it would just be so popular. It's crazy. We got noise in the ear from Sean the Gamer, here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, how do I do a higher tier of subscription than tier 1 on mobile? Well, if you're on mobile, it might be one of those mobile limitations, but I have not used Twitch on mobile to subscribe to someone, so you might want to look it up on the Twitch help page, but I'm assuming somewhere where you have the subscribe box, you will then see like an option for what one you want, but maybe not. That's how I'd assume it would work. And by the way, if you are thinking of being a tier 3 subscriber, you can get access to this server. If you do it with Twitch instead of Patreon, you can pretty much get instant access. We have a whole API thing, and oh yeah, we get to look at that, appreciate our build for a moment here. yeah, as I was saying, you can go to the website and link it up straight away. Mr. Cube is here, resubscribing with Amazon Prime for 3 months. Thank you, Mr. Cube. Appreciate your support. And thank you again to Sean the Gamer. Yeah, I hope you figure it out. Then you'll be able to play on the server. And to do that, play.asumavoid.com. Left side of your screen, there's a button called Get Whitelisted. You click there and follow the instructions. X, are you going to sell the Totem of Undying at Sahara, says Covey. No, I'm not going to sell it at Sahara. I think I'm going to open my own shop for that one. And I realised that I've probably got some customers already. Now you might be thinking, what do you mean customers already? Well, Cubfan's new minigame, like, taking a Totem of Undying with you could be pretty useful and strategic. So now having access to something like that on the server as a community, like, there's diamonds to be made now, you know? I've got a valuable commodity, and I need to open a shop pretty soon, I guess. I love Yoel's data packs. I use them when I play with my friends, says Sean the Gamer. Oh, I'm glad you like them. They're really cool, aren't they? I love just the tweaky nature of it. There's things in Minecraft that need a little bit of this or a little bit of that, and a data pack can help you make it happen. Cofton says, this is your first Asuma stream. You saw me on YouTube, and you answered my question. Wow. Well, that's what the streams are for, right? They're for me waffling. Okay, I do a lot of waffling on these streams. They're also for answering people's questions. And they're also, for me, reminding people to hit the follow button. Look at that face. Look at that face. Hit the follow button. X, have you heard of Grian suddenly losing his diamonds, says Raiden? Yeah, I had so many messages about it. Some people saying he's lost them. Some people saying that Con Corp stole them. Some people saying it's a glitch. I saw a comment on my video, someone replying to them saying, apparently he says in the video that he put his diamonds somewhere else, but for some reason people think that he lost them. And every time I say, Grian hasn't come to me and said anything about it. If he lost them, if something weird happened, he would have messaged me and we would have got it fixed. So I think you'll find he probably just misplaced them, it seems. Apparently he even said that, so yeah. And that's not going to be the end of it. I know how this works. People are going to be asking it for years, for months, for days, for weeks, for hours, for years, for months, for decades, they'll be asking. What are the blue outlines? Did I miss something, says Besiege. We're using a client-side mod, that tells us where to place the blocks. So the blue outlines are the ones that haven't actually been placed yet. And what we are here to do is place them. And bring this beautiful build together. It's looking incredible on the inside down here. Ooh. Those have already been placed. Ah, yes, they have, haven't they? Oh, and that, and those. Jeez, getting it all wrong over here. Did you watch the Cricket World Cup final on Sunday, says Isaac Mess. I did not. I am not not much of a fan of cricket. It's not particularly my thing. Did you play Mumbo Storage Wars? If so, what did you win? I both played and won his Storage Wars. I love refrigerators, says Hank. We know this, Hank. We know you want to be a refrigerator salesman. Jeez, keeps going on about it. Release world download. We can all look, says Plan J. There'll be no releasing of the world download just yet. Ooh, it's gorgeous in here, isn't it? How do I get out? Oh, there we go. There we go. Found my way out. Thank goodness. Let's grab some extra blocks for the top. How do I get up there? I got no. Oh, I got ender pearls. I've got the ender pearl. Oh, I think we need to go a little bit higher. Cool. Right, let's get a building over here. Tuxaban says hashtag fridgebutt. Not that again. Hey X, what's your favourite repetitive question? Says Oculus. Oh jeez. Cool Mumbo. Cool Korean. Not even a question. It's a desperate statement. It's a desperate statement. That's what it is. Is the Hermitcraft Seed public? Yes, it is. Cove Mountain. Yes, it is. As is the seed for this world as well. Okay. I do not like microwaves, says Hank. You don't. What you're telling me is you don't want to be a microwave salesman. Got it. Got it. Refrigerator's good, microwave's bad. I take it you're not a fan of hot food. You like sushi, don't you? Spangleboo says, call Mumpo angry and... Jeez. Call them both. Right. Jess says, call me. Raiden says, my breath smells like seaweed after late night seaweed snacking. Thank you. Thank you, Raiden, for contributing to the value and the quality of this live stream today. We needed to know that. That was very important. I'm glad you shared that with us. That was, you know, very commendable of you to do so. Call the Queen, says Camo J. Oh dear. What if I want a fridge that has a microwave in it, though, says Rochambeau Gaming. Is there such a thing as like a combo of those? I know you get like fridge freezer combos, but like, is there such a thing as the fridge with a microwave? It sounds like an abomination, to be fair. It sounds like an abomination. So I need some slabs up the top here, that much is for sure. And then I'll need some more again, because the next layer, you know, that next layer needs some... Ah! Placed in the wrong block, in the wrong space. Cool water, sheep and Jorgen. Call up water! Cool water! What did it sound like, eh? What did it sound like on the phone? Be a strange old sound. This is my last ender pearl. Oh, I've misused my last ender pearl. Terrible. King of Skylords, help me! I am pearlless. Core says, why does he not have to break the glass blocks to place new ones? They're not there. The blue ones are not there. I can see how that would be confusing. Right. Bam, we're up. Hey X, do you like 21 Pilots? There's a band I've never gotten into. Don't know why, I just haven't. Did someone else come up here and place slabs? I thought I had 2 layers to do, but apparently it's just 1. Which I ain't complaining about, you know. Peeps are building the trees directly below us. This is going to look great when it's done. Alright, and then it looks like it goes over here a little bit as well. So slabs in these spots. Whoopsie doopsie. Wait, what's going on? Oh, it's an axe. I'm using an axe. Who designed this build? Says PTS. We really need like some answers to these questions on the screen 24/7, don't we? This was put together by none other than Garth, who's probably somewhere in the area. Have we got... No, we haven't got that other block that we need right now. And that's fine, it's okay, we can live with that. It's not a big deal. Do you like the band The Fools, says Isaac Mess? I don't think I've heard them. I don't think I've heard them. Right, more of these. Some of these, some of those, you know. Oh yeah, it don't work like that anymore. Right. So we need iron bars and dark oak wood fences, by the looks of it. Where are those items at, eh? Where are those items at? Okay, we totally need a dump chest. That's it, we need a dump chest. Brilliant. Genius. Actually, some of this I know where it goes, so we'll do that. Okay, so dark oak and then iron. I wonder if I got any iron lying around. I see iron ingots. Aha! It's just like playing on Hermitcraft. Here they all are. Right, there we go. Iron bars. Now let's make these things. Sweet. And then we got an ender pearl. Ender pearl responsibly up to the top. X, do you know how much you will ask for one totem of undying? It's a good question. I'm probably going to start off with something like 8 diamonds, like sort of cheap, but not asking for a crazy amount. Or maybe I could do a weird system where like the first one that you buy is 16 diamonds, and each time everyone buys one, the price goes down. I think that would be a fun excuse to use some redstone. Ooh, now my brain is ticking over with an idea. And we've got a creative server on here, which I would like to show off. And, you know, and we're nearing the end of this little build right here. I feel an idea brewing. An idea is a brewing, peeps. Right, isn't it one more round of iron bar? Yeah. So we go over here. And, oh, I managed to get on here. Done. Finito! But not really, because there's more. Oh, let's cruise over to here and let's get rid of the old rendering. Oh man, that looks good. That looks good, doesn't it? DS says, X, do you listen to any podcasts? I'm listening to your streams as a podcast right now. Yeah, I listen to podcasts. I love podcasts. They're good. Do you like the band Glass Animals, says Melon Blush? I haven't heard of them either. Did you miss something under those iron bars? Possibly. It's possible. They do look a bit off. Actually, yeah, they probably had... There's probably a layer there. Oh, what a terrible builder. Shame. Shame on me. Missing blocks like that. What is wrong with me? Disrespecting the Minecraft gods. That's what I'm doing. DS says, which podcast? I like making... Ah! That's probably not to be there. I like making sense with Sam Harris. I like Star Talk. Star Talk is terrific. Where are we at? Okay, so go up by 1. And I like the Joe Rogan Experience as well. They're like my go-to podcasts. But it also depends on the guest, I find a lot of the time. Oh, I put away the glass. Okay. So if anyone wants to be awesome and come up here and fix that, if you're watching and playing, then I missed a bit, and I missed a bit here. I've done a terrible job. Okay, there we go. Right, let's go inside and appreciate it from in the front here. Do you like Daft Punk? Says Kitty Meow Meow. I love Daft Punk. What an amazing band. What an amazing band. Ha! Looks like Garth is on that little bit up there. Ooh, beautiful in here, isn't it? Very botanical. See what I did there? X, who was the first person or YouTuber you've met through Minecraft? Ooh. Oh. Now, there's a few names that come to mind. There was this guy, the Pixel something. And he came to YouTube with a real like hustle kind of attitude. Like this was way back when YouTube was in its infancy, the Minecraft boom had yet to begun. This was like in the early adopter stage of Minecraft, right? This guy really kind of like saw the future that you could turn it into a career and really came to it with like a hustle attitude and a plan, and then like their own personal life kind of got in the way of them doing it. I think that guy was probably one of the first people I started communicating with outside of my like friendship group or whatever. Biffa and False were also people on YouTube I contacted. I messaged Biffa with like, oh, your videos are cool, want to play together? You know, no thanks, was the answer. And then False was one who, again, I sent a message to, and then she actually came and played with me and my friends on a server called Geomine. And there's actually a really terrible video of us playing this really crazy weird old map together. And like I'm so before any kind of like idea about being in a video. Like I'm just you know, just not anything. Like it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just total before even thinking about, oh, I'm in a video or anything like that. They're building up the front here, lovely, aren't they? Here's what now I wanted to do a little bit of a build battle in this stream. I kind of don't want to take away from this though. It's coming together so quick, but I don't feel like we'll finish it in one go. I'm not sure what's best to do really. Maybe do you know? I'm going to call it and say by the end of this stream, this probably won't be done. Oh, it's actually really quite big, isn't it? So because of that, I'm inclined to say that we should break things up a little bit and do... Yeah, let's do some build battle. If people want to play, I'm sure it'll be all cool. Right, let's see. Okay, we got one person. 2, 3. 3 people want to do build battle. 4. 5. Okay, we're gonna go do this. So we go to Creative Worlds. Peeps who want to play, come with me. B Brussers, here's a trivia question. Who has the longest Let's Play series? Any Let's Play? I mean, how do you define it as well? It's a tough question. Oh, okay. Slight problem. Plot auto, there we go. Oh, just slash plot? I think it did it. Plot auto did it. Okay, so I've claimed this plot. Now I'm going to... oh wait, I've got to type plot ads. If I do star, it should have everyone. Okay, so now everyone can come to my plot and they can build here. Why are we in shadow? Wait, let me come stand in the shadow. Right, try and build on this plot. And... there you go. Well, we'll go off some mods so you can build anywhere. Okay, how many people we got online? That's on this server, so I'm assuming those people are coming over to play. Alright, it looks like some sort of caging is going on already. Boom! Noise in the ear! It's Despect YT subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you, Despect YT. Thank you for your Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Garth has found a seat. Okay, I think this is it. I want to see who's actually playing. Okay, we've got 3. Just 3 peeps. Yes. Okay, we've got 4 peeps. And Kitty can't move. Okay, right, so here's how it's going to work. Everyone just, you know, we don't need to draw a square or a space. Everyone spread out a little bit so you've got space to build. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what you... Look at this! I'm going to tell you what you're building. And then I'm going to do some other stuff and give you about 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'll say stop in chat. And then everyone has to stop and I'll go and judge each of the builds. Now, bear in mind, I'm going to say... points for comedy. If you can bring a little bit of comedic effect to your build, if you can bring that funny cuteness to your build, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Right. Your theme, my friends, is Ladybug. The insect. So now everyone spreads out and they do that. You don't have to go too far at least stay within eye shot of one another. Now, we're at 1:15 in the stream. I'm going to give everyone 3 minutes. What can they come up with to represent a ladybug in that amount of time? While that is happening, I'd like to just brainstorm some ideas here. Now, if we have a container, it doesn't actually have to be a trapped chest. We can draw a signal from one of these. Now, I'm thinking about the shop on Hermitcraft at the moment with a comparator. So if someone takes out a Totem of Undying, and that has a signal of how much? We might have to use a different container type here. And I'm also going to need some diamonds. Right, so that's one. That's terrible. So we'll break that, get our thingy back and put it in here. See, now we're going to get a bigger signal. We're only getting a signal of 2. Also, you know, if I'm going to use redstone for this, it's only going to aid me partially. So let's say the first one is 16 diamonds. If they honour that, it will correctly change the redstone and we can take advantage of that. So I'm thinking, what about having some sort of system where each one is locked? So let's grab a sticky piston. So we'll have a wall and this will be hidden. How long did I say, peeps? Wasn't it 3 minutes? They've had almost 2 minutes already. So if this were part of a wall, like this, I mean, you're going to see the sticky piston, so I need to rethink this a little bit. This is a part of a wall. It would go like that. Yeah, hang on a minute. So if the second signal is on, it can be locked. And bear in mind, again, I will probably compact this. Yeah, so this can be relatively simple, right? Or do I want that the other way around? Oh. So if someone, oh, look at this, it's all horrible. I've done it all entirely wrong. Great, just great. I've got on all sorts of kerfuffle here. Yeah, I need to think this through a little bit more, but the idea is kind of there, right? Like, you buy, and then it does that. The only problem is, what if the player puts in the diamonds with the Totem of Undying? I think actually it needs a different system to that. Also, the way it's set up is terrible because it activates the dropper, but something like that. We got a resubscribe for 15 months from Pixel Riffs, the one and only, saying 15. I have to count these on my toes now. Pixel, my friend, I will be tweeting out a video after this stream, and I would love it if you could make mention of it in the Hermitcraft recap. If you're thinking why, when you see the video, you'll know why I'm asking. Also, you're in the video. That's how amazing the video is. We've got the Hermitcraft peeps in. We've got the extended community as well. So yeah, Pixel, please do check out that tweet and consider it. It'd be awesome if you could let the wider community know about this video. Average Martin is resubscribing for 13 months, saying, sweet, a year +1. Thanks, X. The next stream will be on the lookout for a gift. Awesome. A gift for me? Or is the next stream a gift to you? I don't know. Either way, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much, man. The next one, by the way, next stream is tomorrow, Hermitcraft Livestream Day. You can go to livestream.hermitcraft.com and learn all about that. Pixel Rest says I'm in it. I'm definitely going to watch it then. Please do. Everyone here, please stick around to the end of the stream so I can show you this unbelievably, jaw-droppingly amazing video. Now, I'm going to call it there. They've had 4 minutes. Stop. That's it. That's all you get. Okay, we're going to go over to this one first. By Nina Turner. The words! Nina Turbo. I like this. I like the legs. They have a comedic effect. Feels like the ladybird has fangs. This one right here is awesome. I like this. This is very cool. Creative use of the different blocks. I'm liking that. This one over here looks like a lazy ladybug, if ever I've seen one. Man, the red really like grabs your attention, but with the black blocks, they actually. Oh, jeez! Fuck off. How long was that? Was I that far away? Felt like the reach was really far then. And this was by Yakami. I'm probably butchering that. Do ladybugs have tails? I don't think they do. They have wings hidden under the... is it called a carapace or something? That's another awesome build. Let's go check out and see what's been done over here. Okay, the whole standing up and facing forward thing is brilliant for comedic effects. Okay, that really works. I've got to say, probably the least like likeness of what we've seen so far, but very goofy. I like it. Then over here, now this one, I think this one just might win. I like the transformation, the humanization of the ladybug. The ladybug is a lady. That's great. I like it, Spangle. I like it. That's awesome. Then here we've got what feels like an unfinished one. I mean, I'm seeing one leg. Okay, that's not very funny. This almost works at the front for the heads. I think with a different scale body, that would actually look really cool on it. But yeah, this one's clearly unfinished. And then over here at the back, this one's all right. The shape's a little different though. Like ladybugs are a bit more curved, but that's cool. Big chunky legs as well. I'm gonna give this one to Spangle. This build battle goes to Spangle. Oh, and it's a false raid. False raid right here. Full symmetry. Thank you ever so much for the raid. I appreciate that. I've also got other noises in me here from Cold Dodd 2, resubscribing for 4 months. Cold Dodd, thank you for the support. False, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great time on Hermitcraft. I saw you streaming that. We've been doing some building, we're doing some redstoning over here, and now we're playing Build Battle on this new creative server we've got for the LPMT server. Peeps, I want to show you the project that we've been doing. So we're going to take a little break from our Build Battle. We're going to come back to that in a minute and do round 2. Now is the time for me to show you our amazing server here and what we've been up to. Let's hope this works. I'm going to go into Game Mode Spectator so I can just show you what's up. Right. All the new peeps tuning in. This is the Botanical Garden project. Now, you see how there are these roads? There is a jungle biome here that has been cleared out, and it is like thousands of blocks inside. And we have slowly been building a city full of incredibly large and big scale builds, like this postal, what's the second word there? Postal hub? Postal hub over here. And in the corner we have the Botanical Garden, which has been designed by Garth, and we've been building this on streams. You can see it's very nice gardeny area of bushes, lots of luscious grass. If we swing ourselves around this side, you'll see these beautiful diorite and clay cliffs. And what we've been doing is just focusing on the middle area today. So we've got a structure over here, and then we've got another one right here that we've been working on together. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so that's what we've been up to. Also, I'll show you now. If I do I changed the setting on this and it ended up looking a little bit funky. But you can see we've got like it's the way it renders these blocks. They all merge together, which is kind of annoying. But now you can get a sense of the plot when it's finished. So it's pretty incredible, right? Anyway, that's what we've been up to. And to all the new peeps tuning in, if you like what you see, be sure to hit the follow button. I do stream on Hermitcraft as well as over here on the LPMT server. And for all of you who will be sticking around to the end of the stream, at the end, I'm going to share an incredible video with you that someone made and released today, and it blew me away. It really warmed my heart. It was kind of inspired around my Evil X character and the stuff that I do, but also the Hermitcraft community at large. And this video was utterly fantastic. My jaw dropped to the ground several times. I thought it was brilliant, and I'm going to share it on Twitter, and we're not going to do a raid. We're going to go and jump into this video after, so please do stick around to the end for that. AC the Koala says, great work so far, I absolutely love it. It looks brilliant, doesn't it? Hats off to all the peeps on here, and of course Garth as well. So, Build Battle Round 2. I'm going to take a suggestion from chat. Suggestion from chat is what I'm going to take. So I'm looking at a word, anything. What's your idea? I like Tuxaban's suggestion. Okay, I'm going to give you all a lot more time this time. So for all the peeps right here who want to play, come stand next to me first. Let's actually move over here a little bit. So we're away from some of the... actually, do you know what? We're fine here. The builds can go anywhere, so come hang out with me if you want to play. Do we have any new participants for this round? Is what I am wondering. These are the same peeps as Mr. Polymath is our new contestant. Okay, so the theme is going to be guitar. I'm going to give you at least 5 minutes. So you can do whatever you like with that. Any kind... What is this? What is going on? I'm all zoomed in and slow. Guitar, my friends. Guitar. You're probably going to have to do that on a large scale for it to look right, you know. But, you know, now that I think about it, you probably have to build on quite a large... Hang on, can I change that? No, actually, I now think that's probably not a great suggestion. We need something that can be more fun and derpy, right? Okay, there's like... I had Fullcraft 2 in my head when I thought of that. I was thinking, oh, I've done that, that'll look good. Then I'm like, wait a minute, you've got to do that on a really big scale. We've definitely got a theme. Lots of people in chat are saying it. Since it's in the memes at the moment, Aliens and Area 51 are going to give you over 5 minutes. Anything UFO, Alien, Area 51 related, that is the build battle. As last round, it's all about the derpiness and you got to make me laugh. Try and make X laugh. King of Skylords is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, hey, did you say you would make it up to me about the head thing, and I think you like what I have to share. King of Skylords, my man, I'm so glad you reminded me of that. After this build battle, we'll go do that. I've had your email bookmarked. I wanted to make sure that I would honour your builds. And do you know what, me being me, all week I've been looking at that like, don't forget. Then I come to do the live stream and it completely goes out of my head. That's just typical me. Typical me. So, you know, what we can do is we can set up a sign that says first one equals this, second one equals that. Could we make it more interesting with redstone? I mean, if we think about it, we can put our item into a chest, right? The fact that we're using a trap chest is kind of problematic. So with a redstone signal, we can of course tell this thing to put in another totem of undying. Does it work that way? No, you have to go to the screen. Right, so, you know, we create a redstone pulse back here. Let's just use a button. And in goes that. Now, what I'm thinking is, can we do this in a way, maybe we rename it so it's the price. Okay, so if I do this is, okay, I feel like I'm onto something now. I feel like I'm onto something. So when you buy it, or maybe you don't look at the chest, maybe you just look at the dropper and there's one in the dropper. And it's like, press the button to buy it, and you put the diamonds somewhere else. Now, I would like to actually incorporate the diamonds bit itself into the redstone contraption, but that might be a bit too much for my noggin. Now, where we could put the button, that's probably the best place. If I then put a torch here, and a redstone signal going across all these hoppers, we have locked these hoppers. If I put one of these in each hopper, and we put the price in them, we're essentially letting the price lower each time someone buys one. So first person buys it, and then there should be, oh god, there's, oh, I guess it's the timing, right. So now the pulse from the button has to be configured to unlock this for a split second. Interesting. That can be done rather easily as well. So let's see. Now what I want to do is keep this flush. Like, I can put my bit of redstone there and create a oh, do you know what actually would probably work? The observer. So that would observe like a state. No, it wouldn't. So again, I can just use another block like that. Right? Yeah, there you go. That one works. Now I could actually observe that from the side, put a torch over here. But the observer, I think, won't uninvert the torch. No. So then we need a repeater. Great. So already this becomes a little bit too bulky. I'm gonna try and keep this kind of slim looking. So we need a 2-tick like that. Then we have a block that can have a torch on it. Now from there, I can take the signal and interact with all of the hoppers. And I don't think there's going to be... There might be some budding issues going on here, right? But let's go to our dropper, take these out, and try it again. By the way, our build battle is approaching 5 minutes. Right, so there'll be one here. That'll be the one with the first price renamed. Press the button, they paid for it, the second price is in there. Ooh, that didn't dispense. Oh, it's not dispensing again. Did we create some sort of clock? Now, why would it do that the first time? I think I know why. I think we're creating a bud effect because of this block. Like we're quasi powering it, or there's some sort of... So let's get rid of that, so the redstone stays on. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on there actually. Is it this bit of redstone that's messing with it? So this might be a spigot thing as well. Why would that one? It's powering that block, but that's not then powering this one. Okay, it's fine again. Let's fill this thing back up. So when the block's there. Okay, that's weird. It's quasi-powering it, I think, is the problem. So if I grab like a redstone... Okay, so here's how we confirm that. If we break that, put that there. Yeah. Okay, so an additional problem. What I could do is simply recess this and have the input a little bit further away so it doesn't quasi-power it. It won't look as nice, but that is a possible way of doing that. Alright, the build battle is now ending. That was a little bit over 5 minutes. I think you had about 6 minutes there. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Okay then. Well, people are building over in this area. So, I think this is a fort of Area 51. Area 51 toilet. I love it. Oh, goodness me. Alright. That's alright. That's alright, that one. I like it. It's all about the joke. This one over here is pretty cool. I like it. It needs a little bit more derp, you know. It needs some wonky eyes. I wonder if we can give it wonky eyes. You know, I saw something earlier. I'm going to give this one wonky eyes, right? Let's type in slab. We've got a green slab. That's actually, that one's probably better. I'm going to give this one some attempted derpy eyes, right? Do these eyes look... there's a possibility here that I'm just wrecking your build. Nope, they do not look funny or derpy. I failed. I had one task and I failed it. Great. This is why I don't play build battle. Okay. Yeah, sorry for griefing your build. Oh, there you go. There's some derpy eyes. That works. That helps. Alright, next one over here. Area 51. What is inside of here? A chest. Top secret. Hermitcraft Season 7. Peeps, you've learned it here first. Hermitcraft Season 7 is going to be recorded from inside Area 51, apparently. I like it. Leela says, I completely forgotten that we had changed the theme and I was really confused when he turned around and we didn't have guitars. I imagine that would be confusing, right? 51 Mark II. What's going on down here? Literally an area of 51. Alright, what is this, like 51 meters? 51 blocks? That's pretty clever. Wait, no, that's the area of 51, right? Like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 47. Wait, that's 49. It's actually 49. Well then, I am deducting points, unless I've done something terribly wrong there. That's 49. And I think this one's our winner. I mean, that is one awkward-looking alien, you know? Very derpy eyes, and I like the derpiness. Oh, there's another one. There's another one over here. Okay, this definitely looks like an Area 51 thing. Feel like I shouldn't be breaking in here, you know? I'm literally breaking in. Okay, there's nothing inside. Sherpa, you're locked inside forever now. I love it. This is cool. Build battles. What do you reckon, peeps? Oh, did I get the last bit wrong? Apparently, oh, I got the last bit wrong. I'm being a dum-dum. Alright, silly me. Oh, was this part of it as well? Ooh, that's an alien-y looking face, isn't it? I give up. That's pretty good. It's got the alien vibe going on in the face. It's missing a block. I think. This one's the winner right here, though. I like it. Peeps, do you like the build battle? Do you think this is a cool thing to do on the streams? Let me know in chat. Father Apocalypse says yes. Well, we will do another round then. There will be one more round. So peeps who play on here, if you want to get involved, come to Let's Play Minecraft Together /C to get on here. As of right now, we're going to go back to the main world. I want to read that email quickly again. So we're going to go to King of Skylords build. I do not have the coordinates, I just realised. Winnie, if you're listening, if you could help me out with that, would be amazing. I completely forgot to get them together. So the door we went through at the front was supposed to be closed. Okay, and I think I was supposed to build something as well. I'm just reading this email quickly. Yeah, I'm supposed to build myself at the back of the room. Maybe I'll do that in creative mode quickly. King of Skylords might be over there already. Oh, that's Spooky. Wait, where's King of Skylords? Aha, okay, so this was built by King of Skylords. Last time I came over here, I'd forgotten who built it. When I caught wind of this build on the server, I didn't realise who built it. I'd just seen that it existed. So we showed this in the first one, and it's absolutely incredible. Obviously, they put a ton of time, dedication, and passion into this. This is utterly bonkers in survival Minecraft. I mean, it's so big that when I try and load all of it, it unloads, which is just crazy. Let's get down on the grounds. Also, if I build in creative, I want to keep my normal inventory intact to some extent. I can throw away a little bit of this. Throw away those and those and those. Right, let's try and just use what's in our hotbar. Okay, so we're here at the front, yeah. So King, thank you for the wonderful build. I apologise for breezing over here and not mentioning who built it last time. Aha, you want me to stand here? Oh, look at that. That's a 4x4 door, like repeated several times over. It looks like this bit didn't go down, but don't worry about it, it's awesome. And then does it shut? I remember walking over these actually, so it doesn't close that way. Alright, so then there's all the different peeps on the server. So I'm apparently somewhere at the back. I'm now a little bit worried that I might struggle to build my... Oh, this one maybe. Okay, well... There's a good chance I'm going to build something derpy here. What do I look like again, I say to myself? Like grey and green are the colours we want to go for. So, ooh, spiky little toes here. I'm going to grab some grey, light grey wool for the feet. Maybe mix it up with a little bit of that and this. The feet are like 3x2. And I think 2 apart. We'll start with that. All of these, yeah, look, all of these are designed for the same type of thing, really. bit of these in. Easy. Easy now. I'm forever going to be going back and forth. In before uses the clear inventory button, says Yakame. Yeah, you know, I would expect that from myself, but I'm focused today. So it's like 2, and then you got this big body emerging. Or actually, you could probably do it a little bit different. Yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. I'm going to go with what feels right. So let's have a look at my skin again. Like how much... There are knee pads here. Yeah, I think a little bit of the grey creeping up just in front is the better way to go. So I think I'm going to do it like this. And then we're going to move on to green. So if I need those blocks again, we'll come back to them. Now let's pick what green colour we're going to do for ours. That's a little bit dark. I think that one's probably the better, right? That and lime terracotta, that looks like a good match. So I think for the next bit we'll mix these two up. Oh, I'm going to sneeze, peeps. Not while I'm streaming, surely not. I feel a sneeze coming on. Yeah, that feels like good so far, you know. Now I might also say that I feel like the knee pads aren't in there. If we do that, jeez, are the knee pads in there? I think the knee pads are now in there. Okay, this is cool. We've got a noise in the ear from Gamer Chick doing cheers and throwing bits, and I can only imagine the sense of pride you feel when you see all the creations you inspire. You are truly an inspiration. Thank you for existing in my lifetime. Gamer Chick, thank you so much for the lovely message and the support, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm so weird with particular emotions. Like, I don't like pride, and there's a few things like that I always just feel a bit weird about. I don't know why. I think maybe it just, like, it might be like a lost in translation thing, like. But pride is never a word that I like to use, but there is definitely something special to seeing what other people create because of that. Like, you know, you've done something to inspire them, and now they've done something. It's always incredible, that's for sure. But yeah, pride is always a word I'm very fussy about using. But I appreciate the sentiment, of course. And yeah, it definitely gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling, you know. It's kind of difficult to describe. So I've got arms and I've got gloves. I think I know what I want to do here. A little bit of this. A little bit of that one. These two will go together. We're going to put the hands in first. Now these are gloves, remember, so... Yeah, that makes sense. I picked out the wrong thing, didn't I? That's the one I'm looking for. I was looking for that one all along. Yeah, I think I'm going to go like that. That's going to be the glove. And over here we'll do that. Now, the hands are like, it's hands and arms that you see. So now we need the skin color, which I think is that one right there is probably the best to go with. So now you can see the skin a bit. This is all right. I can see it coming together. I can see it coming together. Now, for the next bit, obviously, all of that right there needs to be that particular block because of gravity. Hashtag blame gravity. Or maybe I could put string under it, but I'm not going to do that. We good. We good in the hood. Let's double check that skin. You know, it's my skin, but I'm going to double check it. So the legs, right? Yeah, we got like the kind of buckle area. So I'm picturing the buckle area being around there. I'm just having a look at chat. Chat's gotten a little bit quiet, understandable. I've been like kind of engrossed. Space Shadow says, hello, what am I watching today, X? Well, we're on the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, and we're having a very kind of like we're doing lots of stuff. We're doing redstone contraptions, we've been building the botanical garden, we've been playing build battles together. You know? Gamer Chick says, but you display pride all the time. It may seem, yeah, it's just one of those things, I think, that sometimes I don't know, we interpretate words differently from one another, so what you may see as pride I would express it differently. I don't know, I just have a weird time with that word. Okay, I think we might go with the light grey, or I think the clay's just throwing in something that doesn't make sense. So I want to do that, so it really feels like a buckle. Let's go green again. I want to get the darker one in, and then maybe we could use that in the middle. And then I want that to make it feel like a belt. It doesn't look quite like mine, but hey, it's just like an artistic interpretation, isn't it? So then comes in the green again, and I noticed that we got more lines after this. So let's go ahead and grab a light source as well. Just notice it's starting to get a bit dark the higher up you go. So, again, I need to just... If I had like... I'm going to throw away more stuff because... Well, actually... I'm actually working on the top half of my skin now. I'm going to throw away the dye. And then we can just do that, which really helps. So, the first thing we have is like the line like this. And that's with the... That's not with the... Wait, what happens to the darker one? Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just kind of confusing myself is all. So we got that going on. This is feeling pretty good so far. And then we got like the two diagonal lines. So I think we'll go like that. And that's probably going to be my body built there. So let's go and get a feel for the height and size of the other ones. They got flex, but you know. Yeah, I feel like we're on track. Gamer Chick says, maybe you just don't like that specific word. Some people have had bad experiences with certain words. No need to explain yourself, X, I understand that. Yeah, that's actually probably a pretty smart way of thinking about it. Like, maybe I've just encountered pride in the wrong places, right? And experienced it in the wrong ways. That, for me, it's more of a negative word. I mean, I wouldn't say negative, I just don't think and feel in terms of, like, pride as I know it. But yeah, anyway, we're getting kind of like hung up here. Going around in circles. Let's keep placing those blocks. Those beautiful, beautiful blocks. Right, now the arms have been kind of neglected at this point. Remember, the arms get a little bit of sleeve action up here. Yeah, this is actually coming together really well, I think. So much so... Remember I've got that little band on my arms. What if we did this? Oh, actually... Well, that's going to go as high as that, right? I'm wondering if we can slip the band in somewhere. Like... That's probably... We probably want the light grey for that. We'll go with that one. Yeah! I got bands on my arm! Oh, who knew? Right. Sweet. Okay, that'll do. Oh, no, a little bit more. We get all the way up to the shoulder now. Dude, I thought it was going to be terrible at this. Spangleboo says, I think it's a very British thing to feel like pride is a form of boasting. It has always been seen as a negative thing to boast. Yeah, that might be a little bit of it. It's like you're putting something that you feel up on a bit of a pedestal. Also, pride is often like very close to like patriotism and stuff a little bit as well, which I'm not terribly keen on. Let's go there. Let's go do that. Yeah. Custom textures, says Sejan. No, this is all just a vanilla game, isn't it? Right, what is he doing? Says EE. I think it should be obvious what I'm doing. You know, but maybe it's not. Right, so now the material's going to change up a little bit. And I noticed how these heads are very much like stylized a little bit. Like there's use of depth and whatnot. I think though it's going to come together in a pretty predictable kind of way, you know. We'll see what we can do with it. So cyan is the main colour here. And what are the width of these heads? They're quite wide. In fact, they're 8, so we can keep the basically block for block kind of things. Sorry, I haven't been here all stream. Why is he in creative, says Charlie. I decided to do this build in creative because it would take me forever to do this in survival. And we got a couple other things to do on the stream as well. Like, for me to do something like this from scratch, I know what it takes of me. It's a kind of creative process for me. Wait, am I doing this wrong or right? I think I want to try and characterize the face a little bit. You know, make it just a little different. I need to get a closer look at myself. Whoa! Too much! Too much! So, we need some shading going on here. We need some darker greys and possibly a bit of black. If I do... yeah, I can see which ones I need to change. Wait. That. And that. And then something slightly lighter on top. Oh wait, did I actually use that one yet? No, wait. Oh, I confused myself. That one there. Okay, it's probably not actually going to work. Oh, I've done this wrong. I think I'm going to stick with just these two colours for now. Okay, we need those end rods again. We got a noise in the air from Starry Eyes 313 resubscribing for 24 months, which is a diamond face right there saying, hey X, any hardcore hermits or similar planned over the summer? Yeah, we're doing UHC this weekend, Sunday. Go to livestream.hermitcraft.com to catch, to get all the info on what's going on, you know. I've actually built my face quite a few times over the years, so it should be a little bit easier than this. I kind of remember doing this with multiple blocks before. Okay, so we'll leave a space of 2, and then we'll put in the helmet, which will be nice and easy. Oh, are we like literally... oh my god, we're literally squeezing ourselves to the very top. I might have gone a bit over the top here. Well, I haven't gone over the top because we're at the top. In fact, I've gone very directly under it. Alright. Okay then, so then I'm just going to bring the sides over like so. And then we're going to make use of glass at the front. So behind the glass, we will grab the skin tone colour. And white and then dark blue. I think I know which one I want. I want that one. Okay, so let's build the skin tone up. Very good in the hood, homie. Okay, and then from the sides, just go straight in, really. Hey-oh! 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 Look at this, right. Then we get the old purple glass out the front here. I think it might look better with blue for some reason, though. Got to remember, we've got a different colour behind it, so that's gonna... actually, it probably won't, will it? Although that looks a bit too much, but purple is the colour, right? There's your boy! That's me right there, with some end rods sticking out of me. Now, I just want to go back over here and check out these eyes again. Like, do I want to do something like that? They've got light sources coming from them. That's something we need to consider, light sources. Where can I sneak in a light source here? If I grab some sea lanterns, that seems to be the block of choice, and I sneak around the back and do that. You know, I might just have to have a block around here that's sort of not what it should be, but that's alright. That kind of works, actually. I think that's alright. Now, what about a little bit more detail in and around the helmet? Like, I think stone might be one of the blocks that I used before. What if we just throw in a little bit of stone as well? I think that's kind of it. That works for me. That really does. But beware, if you go around to the back, you'll find some oddities. Let's do that. There we go. Some oddities around the back for sure. Right, we need to do another build battle. So I need some build battle themes in chat, my friends. Hey, look, we did it! King of Skylords, thank you for creating such an amazing, unbelievably epic build. And thank you for the opportunity to put this in as well, actually. That was a lot of fun. I didn't think I'd do something like that very well. You know, I didn't think that was kind of my forte, but it's worked out great. Come here to the thank you room. Okay. I'm following you. Oh, there's a interesting theme in chat, but it's not quite derpyable, right? We need some sort of derpyable type of theme. Okay, I've got one. Okay, this is going to be amazing. So, build battlers on the creative server. I will come over there very soon. Your theme is to make an abomination of a Pokemon, right? So I'm talking, make the derpiest made-up creature you can think of. That is your build theme. Okay, the more you make me laugh, the more points you get. There's your build theme battle for the thing. Jeez, the words are amazing right now, aren't they? Ooh, I like this room. King of Skylords, project leader, lead organizer, designer, builder, redstone, and supplier, a man of many trades. The head took 4 months to design and 3 weeks to gather materials. 3 months of building are placed over 500,000 blocks by hand. Incredible. Roughly 15 people helped and over 150 shulker boxes used. That is some dedication right there, my friend. Amazing. And these are all the helpers. I like it. What a wonderful little room. This person doesn't have a head. Aha! That's where my head goes. I guess you probably want to kill me now. Do the honours, my friend. Slay thee for thy head. Actually, if I look downwards, you might see the head on the ground when I get killed. Although I didn't see it. Or is it there just below the fire? No. Anyway, the head will drop and that will go in the build. That's absolutely amazing. My friend, thank you so much for all of that again. This is the part where X clears his inventory, says you can make. Nope, I didn't. Oh, wait. Oh, cheaty blocks. Cheaty blocks. Get rid of the cheaty blocks. Okay, there we go. Cheaty blocks be gone. Right, so build battle will be taking place over here on this plot. I'm going to give the peeps 5 minutes. They've got 5 minutes, and we'll return to our little redstoning over here. Now, if we can do this, you know, that's all good. I could maybe even hide that behind a block so the player never sees it, right? Which is another consideration. Maybe the player never actually sees this thing. That's giving me an idea. But what about diamonds in? Is there a way I could count the diamonds going in using something not too crazy? And not the M says, oh, you have keep inventory. Yeah, we do. On multiplayer servers, I've noticed that, like, in large communities, little things can happen between players, disagreements. Some people are more playful with attacking one another than others might be, and you know, every now and then someone ends up falling in the lava or items get destroyed, and it can be quite upsetting. It's very helpful for people to get along if a big consequence like that doesn't happen out of people playing together. So we decided to put it on. It turned out to be a really good thing. I would personally like to play with it on Hermitcraft, but I'm like the only one who wants to. I just, you know, just the whole dying and getting your stuff, not really that fun anymore. Something else going on over here. So, yeah, like an easy way to count the right amount of diamonds. I guess you could possibly use an item filter, but to have it scale each time so the price changes and it takes diamonds from you, that's an interesting concept. Let's grab the chest and the hopper. So if we say... Oh, do you know what? I've actually got an idea now. I got an idea, but it might be tricky to scale it up. So if we lock this hopper here... what do I want? Comparator? I'm going to need another one underneath it that takes the items away, right? The diamonds go off somewhere else. That's cool. Now... the comparator would need to be here, and there might be some budding issues. I'm kind of close to the ground. So, if we put that like so... I mean, I could use that for now. Is that what I want to do? This is locked. I guess you could put in like a button. No, I'm looking for something a little different here, aren't I? Maybe I don't actually want to do that. Now what happens when I put in... Okay, yeah, that's it taking them out slowly. No, we need to change this. We need a second container, and then we need that. So now when I... Right, once one's in there, it's trouble. Doesn't make its way into the second bit. We need more delay. Each time a diamond goes through with some delay, though, we would... No, I've got it all wrong. Oh, surely... Hang on a second. I guess the problem is... it's just stopping it going into the one here. What I want it to do is when it sees one here is just create a pulse. Now maybe that pulse should be unlocking it. So let's go ahead and put that there. Then have the repeater here. And then do this. Ah, that might be a problem. Right, so now let's go grab our diamonds. You put in the amount. No, that's not it either. I guess it never gets to go in there because this is locked. Huh. It's trickier than I thought. The comparator with the chest to count items, you need a fixed amount every time. I mean, this is basically, isn't this just like an impulse SV item filter in a way, just with a little bit of delay so we can count the items going through? Maybe I did actually need the double hoppers like that, so it pulls from the one above. Okay, yeah, maybe simplifying this with a little bit of like logic first might help. So if I put that in, this is obviously locked, right? If the second one's locked, it drains them all out, that's fine. Maybe I need to detect one here and then swap those over. I've used the wrong thing there. So comparator, let's give it all of this. Comparator will detect an item going into there, but this is locked. Then we want to lock that. Okay, so comparator needs to lock this one as soon as it gets something come through, which it can do like that. Then it needs to unlock the one below, which it would do with a torch on this side. I also kind of need it to... Well, actually, it would probably ignore... Not sure what it would do. Okay, so diamonds. Let's put them in. They're just filling up. Why is that? Yeah, it's this, isn't it? Yeah. That's why. Okay, maybe we do that. Okay, let's try again. Now, it looks to me like it's draining them out slowly and it's creating a pulse. Now, we could feed these pulses into something that counts. is what I'm thinking. I feel like the totems of undying will kill Grian's Did You Die business, says AC the Cola. Do you know what's funny? I had a suggestion. Someone said sell them to Grian to put in the Did You Die box, and I'm like, no, you need it before you die. Right, build battle end. We're calling it there. The build battle is now ending. What is this one right here? Does it have a name? Go Sporkatron. Sporkatron used up. It's super effective. I love it. Sporkatron. I like the smiley face. Okay, we've got the Sporkatron over here. Is it a spoon? Is it a fork? Is it a chalk? A tron? A chalk? I don't know. Words, they're difficult. That is kind of hilarious. I love the big feet. Not so sure about this bit here. It's not quite got the derp factor. I feel like this is unfinished, but I love the bottom bit. It's awesome. Okay, I see some sort of creature over here. Oh, we got multiple ones now. Okay, that... What is this thing called? It needs a good name. It is a Chick-iatus. Jeez, I can't even say that. Chicky-iturus. And it's got a Pokeball. I love it. Look at that face. And then over here, this is kind of awesome. Very funny looking legs. They look wobbly. And they've got TNT in them. Oh, goodness me. Those are some explosive legs right there. I like this one. Do we have any others? I need to see the others. Because I am undecided, I think, on this round. Okay, we've got another one right here. I think I might go with the chick. The chick's just hilarious all around. What we got? Drool! It's a derp grub. Okay, actually, I think I'm down with the derp grub. It looks like it should be underwater, but it's a grub. I like the shape of the body. I like the fin things coming out of it. Yeah, this one wins. This right here. Derp. The derp grub. It's for real. It's drooling. It's got stupid derpy eyes. They're not level. One of them's falling off the side of the face. Yeah, this is it. The derp grub right here. Who built this? Okay, I don't know who built this, but this is the one that wins. Oh, wait. Peeps! Get in front of the derp grub. Let's get a photo together. Well, actually, wait, can I be in it? I feel like I need to take it to get the full extent of the derp grub. Okay, that, bam, is a thumbnail right there. Awesome. Awesome. Alright peeps, earlier in the stream I asked you to stick around to the end, so before we go make sure you hit the follow button, but please do stick around and look in chat. I'm going to be posting a video in there that I really want you to go and check out. You know, just check out the first minute of it, whatever. It made my day, it's made my year. It's an incredible video, and I'd love for you to see it. There's going to be no raid, just going to send you to this. So a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. And please do go check out this video and enjoy it. I will see you all very soon. Tomorrow even. Alright, ciao for now. Bye-bye.